Hey Growler Nation, I'm Ben with Growler Bikes, and today we're going to be talking about the versatility of a gravel bike. These are super cool bikes, and they were used for all types of different applications. To me, it's probably the most versatile bike out there. They're not all made the same though, so you might have certain brands that want their gravel bike to be a race-specific gravel bike, and that may not have all the rack and fender mounts you're looking for if you wanted to do something like bike packing. You definitely want to take into consideration what the manufacturer had in mind when they designed that bike. Other bikes will have way more rack and fender mounts than you could ever possibly use on a single bike, and there's plenty of space in the bike market for both. So these bikes are super fun to ride. They work really well on the road. I'm able to ride with friends that have road bikes and keep up no problem. But if you're feeling adventurous and you want to get off-road, you can take the same bike on a mixed surface ride, which is super fun to me because it opens up the possibility of riding to new locations and new areas that you can't do strictly, or you could, but maybe not as efficiently with either a road bike or a mountain bike. This one kind of splits the line and blends those two really nicely so that you can have one bike and do a lot of different things with it. So a gravel bike is a great candidate for multiple wheel sets. It's a really good way to have 2 or even 3 bikes in one without taking up extra space in your garage and taking up extra money out of your wallet. For instance, you could have one wheel set that has skinny road slicks on it, so it's going to be really efficient on pavement. You can even throw some fenders on there and use it for commuting. Another wheel set, you might have sort of a mixed surface wheel set, whether it's a file tread or some knobby tires like this. They actually still roll really well on pavement, but they're going to have way more grip for you if you get off-road into some gravel or some dirt. Another potential wheel tire package would be like a Road Plus wheel and tire. So that's going to be a 650B wheel, which is a little smaller diameter, but a little bit wider tire, like a 48C compared to a 40 or a 43C tire. That's gonna give you a bigger contact patch, a higher volume tire. You can run nice low air pressures, and it's gonna be a really comfortable ride, but give you a little more grip and cushion when you get off-road or if you like riding some gravel or gnarly rocky stuff. It takes a lot of the sting out of those type of trails. So I like to ride my gravel bike all over the place. I definitely enjoy mixed surface rides. I'll bomb through the city. You can hit a few staircases or run through a parking garage. It's super fun to do with your friends. But on the same ride, you might want to hit some single track. If you're trying to get from point A to point B, the gravel bike will do it all. And you can take it off-road, you can get it dirty, you can beat on it. It's designed to take all that punishment. So you can also ride these bikes on single track. I will do some long adventures on single track. It can definitely spice up your old trails. If you get tired of riding the same trails all the time, if you ride it on a gravel bike, definitely brings new life to a trail you've ridden many times before. Big difference there is you're just gonna be going a little bit slower. You don't wanna be hitting sharp objects at high speed without any suspension and some skinny tires, but it can be super fun to be under-biked. I really enjoy that, and I've definitely done long, 50, 60, 70 mile single track rides that take all day, and we didn't touch pavement all day. Adding to the versatility of a gravel bike, nowadays there are even gravel bike suspension forks that have 40 or 50 millimeters of travel that you can put on certain gravel bikes. There's something you should pay attention to if you're shopping for a gravel bike suspension fork. The axle to crown length is much longer on those, so you got to make sure that the bike that you're using is designed with that in mind. So a really cool feature on a lot of modern gravel bikes is the ability to run an internally routed dropper post. For me, it has a lot of the same applications as it does on a mountain bike. You can lower the saddle down, lower your center of gravity, which is really fun. Anytime you're descending, you can go faster and be safer doing it with the addition of a dropper post. Certainly if you ever get a little air under your tires, being able to lower your body weight definitely adds to the fun factor, and you'll be safer doing it as well. So typical gravel bike geometry is a little more endurance based, but that doesn't mean that you can't still get a fast or racy or aerodynamic setup out of it. You have room in your headset spacers to move your stem up or down accordingly. And of course, you can flip your stem upside down and achieve a more aggressive riding position if you plan on using the bike primarily on the road or for a specific ride that is going to be a long road ride and you want to stay down out of the wind. A lot of adjustability built into the handlebars and the cockpit on a gravel bike as well. So that's it for our summary of the versatility of gravel bikes. They can cover a broad range of riding applications. It's a great all-rounder. You can basically do whatever you want with it with either a tire swap, or just, you know, pick one set of tires and do everything with that. It definitely falls into that category of one bike to do it all. Gravel bikes are great. They're fun, they're fast, and they're super versatile. So thanks for joining us on our gravel bike versatility video. If you liked it, please give us a like, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on cool future videos. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thanks again. My name is Ben with Growler Bikes. We'll see you on the next one.
You post this video, I want to count how many times you say versatile.
No, I'll have a running counter.
No, dude. No. What's another word for versatile? Someone get out a thesaurus.